Hi, it's Richard Moore from Racing Profits Guides, and I just wanted to welcome you to our expert guide to racing here at Doncaster Racecourse. Now, the first thing I recommend you do is you make a note of our exclusive Doncaster phone line. That's 0905 005 0455. Now, on that phone line, every single day of racing here at Doncaster, what we'll put up for you, usually by about 11 o'clock in the morning, is our two best bets of the day for that day's racing at Doncaster. Now, that'll have come from all our research we've done into each of the races and our shortlist that we draw up of the best horses in each race. We'll then make two selections, the best two selections we feel are most likely to win that day. And again, it's proved very popular on all of our other racecourse sites. We find a lot of winners on the phone lines, and we put those two up, as I say, usually by about 11 o'clock each day for you. So make sure you make a note of that number and get in the habit of calling it each day of racing here at Doncaster. So that's 0905 005 0455. Now, as for the rest of the site, just take your time to have a good look around it. What we've tried to do with these racecourse guide sites is give you a real insight into what it takes to win at the course. So we have a course guide, as you'll see at the top of the page here. We'll have a course guide where we look at the course characteristics, and we look at the flat course, the flat round course here at Doncaster. We look at the St Leger course, we look at the straight course as well. They've got a straight flat course here going up to a mile. Obviously the Lincolns run over the straight mile here at Doncaster in late March. So again, we analyse that race, that track, and the characteristics of that track, and we also have a good look at the National Hunt, the jumps track here as well. Okay, so have a good look at the course guide to give yourself a real insight into the course itself and the characteristics. We've also got what we call the course statistics page. Now, on the statistics page, we look at all the statistics for the top jockeys here at Doncaster, the top trainers who send their horses here. We also look at the trainer-jockey combinations to be aware of. You know, some of the trainer-jockey combinations here are very powerful, and if a certain jockey's riding for a certain trainer, you've got to take note of it. So again, we'll highlight that in the jockey-trainer combinations. We also look at how favourites fare here, any draw bias, things like that. So have a good look through the statistics page. It'll give you a real insight into who to look out for when you're here racing. The other area that's very popular on all of our sites are our video interviews with the course experts. Now, in that area, we'll interview jockeys who ride at Doncaster, we'll interview trainers who send their horses here, course experts such as the photographer for the course here. We also have a very good interview in there with the clerk of the course, Roderick Duncan. He looked at the flat course for us and gave us a really insightful view of what it takes to clerk at Doncaster. So we're always adding to that area of the site with new video interviews. When we see a new jockey or we meet another trainer, we'll interview him about racing here. So keep checking back for those video expert interviews. Okay, the next area that we recommend everybody always comes back to each day of racing here is our today's race analysis. Now, in the today's race analysis area, you'll see that every day of racing we write a post. Now, the post will bring together all the statistics for that day's racing, horses that travel the furthest distance, any that are in first time blinkers, coming down in the weights, horses to look out for there. Again, the top trainers and the top jockeys that are riding that day at the course. We'll then analyse each one of the races on the card. So we'll go through for 7 races, we'll analyse each one of the 7 races. We'll have a short list in our analysis of the most likely winners, and we'll look at those, and then at the end of the analysis we'll also even have a selection for you. So again, each race will have a selection at the end of that analysis. So you can see it's a very, very useful thing to have a look through, a read through before you come racing, or maybe even print off and bring with you racing. Okay, so have a good look through the today's race analysis, and as I say, get in the habit of visiting the site each day of racing and having a good look on our opinion on each of the races. The other area, which is fairly unique to Doncaster, is that we've done a section on the major race meetings of the year. Obviously there's the St Leger here, the 4-day St Leger Festival, but there's also the Sky Bet Chase in January. There's the Grimthorpe Chase. There's also the Lincoln, which starts the flat season off at the end of March. We've also then got the Racing Post and the Racing Post Cup and the November Handicap on the 9th of November. So again, you can see there's some major meetings throughout the year, and we thought it was an ideal opportunity to give you insight into each one of those meetings. So again, we'll be doing videos in there, we'll be doing posts on previous winners, things to be aware of and the statistics to be aware of at each of these meetings, and even each race in each meeting, so that you can give you a real edge when you're looking for your own winners of these big meetings throughout the year. Over the last few years we've put up Mast Marvel, Arctic Cosmos. Those were two of our selections, both went on to win the St Leger. So again, it's certainly an area that we've specialised in our own betting over the years, and we just wanted to pass this on to you about Doncaster. Alright, the other area obviously is the results page, and again, after every day's racing here at Doncaster, we'll review each of the videos of each race, and we'll look for any eye catchers for you. So we'll highlight any eye catchers from those races to keep an eye out in the future, maybe make a note of in your own notebook. So hopefully you'll find this will give you all the information you need to know about racing here at Doncaster. If there's anything you want to see on here or any feedback you want to give us, then by all means contact us. You can email us on support@Racing Profits Guides, and we'll be happy to help. Enjoy the site, and I'll talk to you soon.